Stanley Similo was speaking at a two-day training workshop for journalists from public broadcasters held in Johannesburg. The event, hosted by SABA, aimed to help journalists better report on African issues from an African perspective and develop skills to embrace artificial intelligence in newsrooms.
Because you will know that the way we are presented and represented in foreign media, it's always the aspects of negativity in terms of what is happening on the continent. We as SABA, under the programs Ion SADC, which is a TV one, and SADC 360, which is a radio one, we have, and we are using the opportunity where we are telling the stories the way they should, and our influence must grow, so that we can give the alternative to stories linked to African people and also our colleagues that are on the islands, Mauritius and Seychelles as well. So we're very happy. We're very happy. It's not that we're going to be sugarcoating things, but there has to be a narrative that is different from what mainstream Western media brings to our platforms.
The training program has drawn participants from journalists representing state-owned broadcasters across SADC member states. SABA aims to build capacity in key areas such as ethical journalism, newsroom management, effective data collection, reporting on sensitive issues, and collaborative storytelling. But with the rapid emergence of artificial intelligence, what are the views of African journalists and trainers?
But having said that, we are also reminded that while we embrace it, we also have to take ethical considerations into place. So we have to be authentic. We have to be truthful, which are the fundamentals of journalism.
I think it was obvious from the discussion this morning that journalists in Africa are thinking about the challenges posed by artificial intelligence and wondering, already they have an idea of some of the consequences, but wondering what will happen even further on in the future as the technology becomes even more and more sophisticated. So a lot of worries were expressed, and certainly the need for some form of regulation as well was brought up as extremely important. Not only a matter of concern, therefore, for us journalists, but to political leaders as well.
I think it's very interesting because, especially we don't use AI as much, but we do use it because we do using English, French, and Creole, so we do it for translation. But I've learned a few other things that I think will help me doing my job better when I get back.
According to the Namibia Media Trust Foundation, a staggering 84% of journalists from Namibia, Zimbabwe and Malawi are using AI in compiling their stories, with only 24% having received training on how to effectively use the tool. Participants called for increased training and awareness among journalists in the region, along with proactive engagement with lawmakers to develop legal frameworks that ensure responsible AI integration in media. NBC's head of news, Peter Denk, formed part of the trainers.
Because AI, as much as it is disruptive, it can improve efficiency within journalism. It can improve quality within journalism, because where you would have had mundane tasks, like, for instance, transcription, doing background research, and so on, you could leave that up to AI.
Emil Sebep, NBC News, Sandton, Johannesburg.